The steam clung to the bathroom mirror like it didn't want to reveal anything. You were under the hot water, trying to wash off a day that had already been too long. Headphones on the counter, shampoo in your hair, eyes closed. Then the lock clicked. Not the sound of the door settling, the sound of someone turning the handle. You froze. Hey, I'm in here. The door opened anyway. Your roommate stood there, towel around his waist, eyes doing that quick scan people do when they pretend they're not surprised. Oh, sorry. Didn't think you were still in there? Except he didn't leave. He stepped in, closed the door behind him. The steam got thicker. Your stomach dropped. Room's hot, he said, like that explained anything. He dropped his towel, turned the other shower head on. You pressed your back to the tile, arms crossed over yourself. Dude, seriously, get out. He didn't. He came closer, kissed you before you could turn your head away. It wasn't soft. It wasn't asking. His hands were on you before your brain caught up with what was happening. Wrong. All of it was wrong. The space, the timing, the fact that you never said yes. You pushed, he didn't move. You said no, but the water was loud and he acted like he couldn't hear. When it was over, he grabbed his towel like nothing happened. We won't tell anyone, right? It'd be awkward. Then he left. Door clicking shut again. You stood there long after the water went cold. The steam cleared. The mirror showed you, but you didn't recognize yourself for a while. The days after were worse than the moment. You'd hear his footsteps and your chest would tighten. You replayed it, wondering if you could have locked the door better, shouted louder, fought harder. The guilt wasn't yours to carry, but your brain tried to anyway. You stopped using that bathroom, started showering at the gym, stopped making eye contact at breakfast. He acted normal, like the door had never opened. That was the part that made you feel crazy. Eventually, you told one person, just one. A friend who didn't ask, "Are you sure?" Or "What were you wearing?" She just said, "That shouldn't have happened, and it's not your fault." Saying it out loud cracked something open. Not fixed, but open. You started locking doors twice. You started looking at apartments with separate bathrooms. You started breathing again, slow, one day at a time. The story doesn't end with revenge or a perfect confrontation. It ends with you choosing yourself, changing the locks, packing boxes, sleeping through the night again. Some doors, once they've been opened the wrong way, you never trust again. And that's okay. See, if this is something that actually happened to you, I'm really sorry you had to experience that. No one deserves to have their boundaries crossed like that, especially in their own home. Do you want me to continue the story with a confrontation scene? Or would you rather talk through what you're feeling right now?